The hardest part of fix and flip isn't the renovation. It's not the financing. It's finding the deal in the first place. I'm Steve Waller with Jet Lending. We finance Texas fix and flip projects and talk to investors every week who have the capital and the appetite, but they're struggling to find inventory worth buying. So today I'm going to walk through the main sources active investors use and what you need to know about each one. The MLS. The MLS is the biggest pool of inventory available in any market, and it's also the most competitive. Every agent and every retail buyer is looking at the same listings. That doesn't mean there aren't deals out there, but you have to move fast. Set up automated alerts filtered by price, zip code, and keywords like as is, estate sale, or investor special. Properties that have been sitting 45, 60, 90 days are often negotiable. Bank-owned properties and real estate sales on the MLS are worth tracking separately. The sellers in these situations are often motivated in a way that a normal homeowner isn't. Advantage, huge inventory. Disadvantage, you're competing against everyone. Wholesalers are investors who find distressed properties, get them under contract, and then assign that contract to you for a fee. The property never hits the MLS. If you want off-market deal flow, build relationships with active wholesalers in your target market. Go to local investor meetups, join investor Facebook groups, make it known what you buy, what you pay, and that you can close fast. Wholesalers want reliable buyers who don't waste their time. Be that buyer and you'll get calls before the deal goes anywhere else. The trade-off, there's an assignment fee built into your acquisition costs, and you're working from someone else's numbers. Always verify the ARV and the rehab scope independently. Direct mail is where some of the best margins come from because you're the only person having the conversation. You pull a targeted list, absentee owners, inherited properties, vacant homes, tax delinquent properties. You mail them consistently, postcards, letters, and some percentages of those owners will call you back, ready to sell below market because they don't know their options. The catch is it takes time. Most responses come after the third or fourth mailer. This is a 6 to 12 month investment before you see reliable deal flow. But the deals that come from it are often the cleanest margin you'll find. This one is exactly what it sounds like. You drive target market neighborhoods looking for visibly distressed properties, overgrown yard, boarded windows, deferred maintenance, nobody's home. Acts like Deal Machine let you photograph a property, pull the owner's contact information, and add them to a mail campaign from your phone on the spot. It's time intensive and it's local, but it finds properties that aren't in any database yet, and that's exactly where the opportunity is. Foreclosure auctions and online platform. In Texas, foreclosure auctions happen on the first Tuesday of every month at the county courthouse. The list of properties is published 21 days in advance. You research, you drive by, you set your max bid, and you show up with a cashier's check. The upside, significant discounts are possible. The downside, cash only. No interior access before bidding and potential title complications. This is not where a first-time investor should start. Online platforms like auction.com and Hubzu are a more accessible version of the same idea. Bank-owned properties, often with interior access, bid online. There's a buyer's premium that adds to your cost, but the title is typically cleaner. 3 more channels worth mentioning quickly. Probate and estate sales, properties from deceased owners whose heirs want to sell fast. Consistent supply, sellers are motivated, but the court process can slow closing. Worth building relationships with probate attorneys. FSBO, for sale by owner, sellers who listed on Zillow or Facebook Marketplace without an agent. Not a primary source, but motivated sellers occasionally price aggressively, and you're negotiating directly. And your network, agents, attorneys, property managers, other investors. Relationships are the best deals where they come from long term. Tell everyone what you buy, be the person who closes fast and doesn't create problems. That's the reputation that compounds over time. The investors doing consistent deal volume in Texas aren't relying on one source. They're working the MLS. They have a wholesaler relationship. They've got a direct mail campaign running, and their phone rings because people know they close fast. Start with 2 or 3 of these channels, get good at those, add more over time. And when you find the deal, make sure your financing is already lined up. At Jet Lending, we close Texas fix and flips in 5 to 7 business days. You shouldn't lose a deal because your funding took too long. Reach out through the information below or call me directly. Let's talk about your next acquisition.